G'day everyone, S.M.A.S.H City here for S.M.A.S.H City Product Reviews. It's currently 27 degrees inside this house. It is 32 degrees outside. It's been absolutely hot the last couple of days. And I thought, what better way to cap off 50 subscribers. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get stuck into my next beer cartel beer, small batch S.M.A.S.H XPA by I'm just trying to, there you go, Reckless Brewing. I'm trying not to read the back. So there's the can there. For anyone that doesn't know what an XPA is, an XPA is basically an extra pale ale. So they're a little bit more hoppy and they're sort of like, they fill a void of between like a pale ale and an IPA. So if you like IPAs, if you like pale ales and you're not sort of into your IPAs, or you're a little bit tentative, or you're not too sure whether you like them, this would be a good one. Sort of XPAs sort of a good sort of transition into IPAs if you wanted to check them out. So I tried to look up Reckless Brewing Company on the internet. I wasn't able to find where they're based, but I'll get into a glass and I'll read the back of the can, and hopefully we can find out some more information from these guys. I did look on the Instagram. They don't have very many followers, so give them a follow, and hopefully they like this review. Got my little butt plug glass. You can smell it. It's a little bit hoppy. So we've got, pushing 2-finger head there. It's got a bit of a foamy head, but the bubbles are quite large, so that may not stick around all that long. You do have really slow carbonation moving, some slow carbonation bubbles moving up the glass, so maybe that head will stick around. They're not like firing up. So with the light hitting it, it's sort of looking a little bit more orange than what it is in person. It's got a bit of a haze to it. We'll have a bit of a sniff, guys. Passion fruit. Like some orange zest, lemon zest. There's something sort of, might be grapefruit. There's something in there that I'm smelling, but I just can't commit. Anyway, I'm gonna get stuck in, guys. Let's try to get to 60 subscribers so I can do that wild boar challenge for you guys. Cheers. That's really good. So there is an element of hoppiness to it, but it's not as crazy as some IPAs. But because it's quite light and refreshing, and you do have sort of that crisp taste to it. It sort of doesn't let that hoppiness at the start of your front palate to sort of take over, and it just sort of dials it back from the mid to back palate. This is a very well constructed beer by Reckless Brewing. Really, really well constructed beer. So you are getting passion fruit, orange, lemon, and I reckon that's grapefruit in there. I don't know whether they've used actual grapefruit or whether they've used grapefruit juice, or That's good. So, onto the packaging. The small batch can contains one of our more rebellious brews. Start again. This small batch can contain. I'm getting tongue-tied here. This small batch contains one of our more rebellious brews. These beers allow us to flex our muscles a little and try something different. This beer is a one-off, so pick me up, crack me open, and enjoy. The XPA is a S.M.A.S.H, single malt and single hop. Okay. So that's why, like, there is some hop element to it, but it's not over the top like an IPA. It's all Australian ingredients, let the hops do the talking. The subtle Aussie pale malt is the perfect partner and lets the incredible Aussie Galaxy hop shine through. It's double dry hopped and ready to smash. Well, from a marketing standpoint, and I've talked about this a little bit with I've talked a little bit about this with another beer that sort of didn't hit the mark. I've done that twice or three times, even though they were good beers in their own right. I know it's single malt and single hops, but that word smash, it's definitely a smashable beer. At 4.2% in a 375ml can, it is definitely a smashable beer, especially on a day like today. I wish I had more of these. I don't know, it's small batch, guys, and it's limited edition, but hopefully this can take off, because, you know, this would be sort of a go-to for me in the summertime. It's obviously lower ABV than some, and, you know, you could take 4 of these and maybe some 4 0.9ers or something to a party and still be all right to drive, you know, after staying there for like 8 or 9 hours. Drinkability is amazing. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So packaging and marketing, top notch. There's nothing worse than, like, you know, reading off the back. Like, let's just say I pick this up and reading off the back, and it said, "Pick me up, crack me open, and enjoy." And at the end said, "Ready to smash." And this was a hard beer to drink, or one where you couldn't see yourself drinking multiple of. I'd give it a low rating. It's tough. I love Beer Cartel. I love it. I love any of these beer services, and hopefully after this I can do some other ones from different companies, like Hops to Home and that sort of stuff. Because, yeah, I'm sort of like a kid at Christmas, but I'm sort of getting sort of what I love. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10. You hit the brief of what you were trying to do. It is a very enjoyable, easy drinking beer. Would I prefer, like, let's talk about some drinks that are really good in this particular climate in terms of summer in Australia, like lagers and pilsners. I've had some really good lagers and I've had some really good pilsners. I'd be probably choosing this out over any lager or pilsner. So with that being said, I have to give it a 10. I can't get it anything lower than that. It's a 10 out of 10 from me. Anyway, guys, I've got a few more cans. Well, I've got plenty of cans in that box. We'll be doing a review on Wednesday, and probably sticking with another food review on Friday. And just happy days, guys. Enjoy. Stay safe, drink responsibly. Cheers.